Hello all, I come in peace. It's Dionne. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this practice. We have a Crown Chakra yoga flow, a part of the 9 chakras yoga journey. So the Crown Chakra is our crown, our holy connection to the divine. So it is here as the access point where we are connected to source. So I'll leave more details about the Crown Chakra in the description box below. Please like this video if you found it to be beneficial, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also purchase the 9 Chakras guided meditation by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to my Patreon. And thank you so much for joining me here today, and let's get started. So right away, we'll get started coming into Sukha Asana, easy seat. You can sit crisscross applesauce, or you can come into a half lotus. You can also take lotus pose if you prefer. Coming to sit up nice and tall. Once you find your seat, we'll gently close the eyes. You can leave the hands rested comfortably on top of the knees, on top of the thighs. And we'll just take a moment here to tune in with our breath, with our breathing. Take a moment here and notice how you feel. So we're just checking in with the body, checking in with our breath, and finding stillness on the yoga mat. Maybe gently close the eyes here and bring your attention to the crown of your head. Breathing deep into the belly, nice full body breaths. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. Again, inhale, deep breath in. And exhale, release. One more, inhale, breathe it in. And exhale, let it go. Awesome job. When you're ready on an inhale, we raise the arms up, big stretch up and overhead. Exhale, float it down. Let's find that 2 more times. Inhale to reach, find length. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fall. Let it go. Now from here, bring the fingertips to the earth. We'll bring the left hand down. Inhale, right hand reaches up and overhead, getting a nice side body stretch. Now from here, we're taking a big breath in. Use your exhale to move through center. Sweep the fingertips across, bringing the right hand down to earth, and our left hand reaches up for a nice stretch through the left side body. So continue to find your flow, moving from the left to right at your own pace. Move with your breath, moving mindfully and with intention, because how you move on the yoga mat matters. Finding what feels good. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and even it out. Your next time through center, we'll pause down the middle and reach the fingertips forward. So we're sitting up nice and tall to start. Big breath in. Use your exhale to bow and fold for a seated fold. So we'll bow the crown of the head down to earth. Remember your breath. Remember to breathe. Allow the body to be heavy. Pressing the sits bones down against the yoga mat. When you're ready, we'll slowly press our way up. You can walk the hands back in towards the body. Sit up nice and tall. We'll take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Take your gaze past your right shoulder. Find length through the heart space. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale to release. Deepen the twist just a bit further. Inhale back through center, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Take your gaze past your left shoulder. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, deepen your twist. Inhale back through center, arms up. This time, exhale, hands to heart. So we'll press the palms together, press the thumbs against the sternum. Gently close the eyes and just take a moment to feel your heartbeat. We'll take a deep breath in and exhale. When you're ready, let's make our way onto hands and knees, coming into a child's pose. We'll bring the big toes to touch, the knees nice and wide. Send the hips back, extend the hands forward, gently bow the crown of the head all the way down to earth. So we're in extended child's pose. Just take a moment and notice how you feel. Allowing the body to soften and release into the posture just for a few breaths. When you're ready, inhale. Use your exhale, slowly press the hips up out of child's pose. Let's work our way into a tabletop, a few cat-cows here. When you're ready, nice neutral spine. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up towards the sky. Use your exhale, round it through. Chin to chest, really press away from the yoga mats. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale, round and release. Awesome job. From here, nice neutral spine. Let's curl the toes under, walk the palms forward. We'll press the hips up, downward facing dog. Keep a generous bend in the knees here. You can walk it out, pedal the feet, and just allow the crown of the head to draw heavy down towards the earth. Maybe you shake the head a little yes or a little no. Okay, remember your breath and remember to breathe. Using an inhale to look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the yoga mat. Take as many steps as you need to get there. We're in a forward fold. Feet are about hips width distance. You can grab onto opposite elbows and find a gentle sway side to side. Again, allow the head to be heavy, to be loose. When you're ready, find stillness. Bring the fingertips down to earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, root to rise, bring it up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's pause here, standing nice and tall. Maybe gently close the eyes. Keep the hands to heart center. We'll take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we bow and fold. Let it go. Awesome job. Great work, everybody. From here, let's go ahead and plant the palms. Step it back. We're in plank pose. Inhale here. Use your exhale. Float it onto the belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale to bow. Press it back to plank and send it back to your downward facing dog. From our downward dog, we're grounding through the left foot. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, step it through center between the hands. From here, we pivot on the back left foot about 45 degrees. Inhale for warrior one, arms up. Awesome job. From our warrior one, we take a big breath in. Use your exhale, warrior two. Okay, so take a moment. You can adjust your stance as needed. Keeping a generous bend through your front right knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior, right hand back into space. Exhale, extended side angle. Now the right elbow can rest on top of the right thigh as you reach and extend the left arm forward. For some, if you want to take it further, that right hand will come all the way down to earth. Inhale, exhale, we cartwheel it down, left hand to the mat. Inhale, open, twist, right hand to sky. And release, we plant the palms, step it back, maybe keep the right foot lifted as you take your belly to cobra. So inhale, exhale, float it onto the belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale to bow. Send it back to downward dog when you're ready. From our downward dog, we switch, grounding through the right foot. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, step it through center. We pivot on the back right foot. Inhale, warrior one, arms up. We'll take a big breath in, use your exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left hand back into space. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel it all the way down, right hand to earth. Inhale, open, twist, left hand to sky. And release, we'll plant the palms, step it back, keep the left foot lifted as you find your flow, belly to cobra. And I'll meet you back in downward dog. From our downward dog, use an inhale to look forward, exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Root to rise, come up. Hands to heart center. We'll take a deep breath in and exhale. Now from here, we'll take a few steps back on our yoga mat, setting up for eagle pose. When you're ready, we're grounding through the left foot to start. We'll pick up the right toes, bend at the knee. Okay? Taking the right leg, we wrap it around the left and we're in eagle leg. So you'll begin to take a bend at the left knee here, finding a gentle squat in the hips. When you're ready to find eagle arms, this time we're bringing the right arm underneath the left, bend at the elbows. Wrapping the arms around until the palms meet. You'll continue to sit the hips back into space. Okay. Breathing deep into the belly. Inhale, exhale, maybe you bow and fold in your eagle. When you're ready, we'll release. You can unwrap the legs, unwrap the arms. Let's take a few breaths here in mountain pose. Stand up nice and tall. Maybe you gently close the eyes. And when you're ready, we take it to the other side. Grounding through the right foot, we pick up the left toes, bend at the knee, wrapping it around the right leg, finding eagle leg. So keeping a soft bend in the knees, sitting the hips back. This time we bring the left arm underneath the right as we bend the elbows, finding eagle. Inhale, big breath in. Use your exhale to fold. When you're ready, we'll release. You can uncross the legs, uncross the arms. A few breaths in your mountain pose. When you're ready, inhale, we rise, arms up. Exhale, we bow and fold. Awesome job, everybody. Great work. We'll plant the palms, step it back. One last belly to cobra. Inhale. Exhale, float it down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale to bow. Press it back to your plank. Send it back, downward facing dog. From downward dog, we'll go ahead and drop the knees down. Knees and hips are in one line. So we're setting up for camel pose. You can bring your hands to your lower back for support. When you're ready, on an inhale, we push the hips forward, gently gaze back into space as you drop the head back for camel. Now, if you want to take on the full posture, you can drop the hands all the way down to the heels. Remember your breath and remember to breathe. When you're ready, we'll release and come into a child's pose. Counteract the back bend in the opposite direction. A few breaths in your child's pose. When you're ready, we'll slowly press the hips up. Now coming to find rabbit pose. For our rabbit pose, knees and hips are in one line. And now from here, we'll bring the crown of the head down to earth, down to the yoga mat. So we begin to bring the crown of the head down. As we do this, we lift the hips, stacking, okay? And we're in rabbit pose. In your rabbit pose, ideally the hands will work to reach the heels. Okay, but for some, if you want to take it further and want to experience a deeper stretch in your rabbit pose, you can interlace the fingertips behind the back and allow the knuckles to fall away from the body. Continue to press down on the crown of the head, feeling the earth connection. Breathing deep into the belly, nice full body breaths, making sure we don't feel any pain in our neck. If so, you can always come out of the posture. When you're ready, we'll slowly release our rabbit pose and find a seat on top of the knees and ankles. Bring the hands to your lap, take a moment and notice how you feel. Awesome job. When you're ready, let's swing the feet around. Swing the feet around, extend the legs forward. So we're coming to find a nice long seat, generous bend in the knees as you sit up nice and tall, nice tall spine. Active flex in the toes against the face. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow and fold for a seated forward fold. Bow the crown of the head down. When you're ready, we'll sit up nice and tall. Find the length. Let's go ahead and make our way down onto our backs. Keep the feet on the yoga mat, bending at the knees. Okay, when you get here, you can windshield wiper the knees back and forth. So bringing the feet nice and wide, allowing the knees to fall towards the midline. When you're ready, we'll bring the soles of the feet together, allow the knees to fall open for a Supta Baddha Konasana. You can bring one hand to the heart space and the other hand to the belly. And again, just take a moment and notice how you feel. Using your inhale to expand and create space. Your exhale to release and let go. Soften. Now you have the option, you can stay in Supta Baddha for a few more breaths, or you can go ahead and fully extend the legs, coming into Shavasana. Finding complete stillness and rest. As you close the eyes, bring your attention to the crown of your head, your crown chakra. So remember, this is your connection to the holy divine, to source, to God, however you resonate. It is here as the access point that we feel one and connected with all that is. When you're ready, we'll press the palms together, bring the thumbs to the third eye, to the brow bone. To close this practice, we'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Thank you so much for joining me here today. It is always such an honor and such a pleasure to be able to hold space and guide you. May you know love, see love, feel love, and be love. And until we meet again, Namaste.